No, we're live. I was live early. Oh well. Great. Is anybody actually in here? I see Bama give me a thumbs up, and T Hatch was said something earlier, telling me no, not to sell my cars. Uh, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this up there. Well, welcome to the live stream, everybody. It's Wednesday night. Hey, what's up, Kermob? How's it going? Oh, next killing me right now. Don't know why. Anyway, I'm not so sure that the question I posed for the name of the stream is very serious or not. I know that if I were to do that, um, I would hate myself. Now, might I take my cars back to stock? That may happen. What's up, Daniel Berry? I mean, the Mustang is a fun car, even stock. It was. It worked really well. What up, Barbecue Mike? T Hats, Bama. I'm not sure if they're still here. They posted that in like a half an hour before I started. So, welcome to the party, everybody. Links up top, or not up top, but it's in the chat there. If you want to join, if not, I'll sit here alone, which means I'm drinking alone. No, I am just wondering about getting rid of some stuff, maybe. Problem is, I can't really sell that Whipple right now, being that it's broken. So I kind of need to fix it either way. But right now, the fundage is not there to be able to do it. And not sure when it will be. Oh, it's going to be a while. Like I ordered the parts I needed to fix my truck. So they're coming from Amazon. They should be here next week. Hopefully I can get that fixed, get the transmission fluid either changed or just refilled, whichever. I don't know when the last time it had a transmission service. I know that it's 2013, so it was one of those, forever transmission oils, but you really should change it every 60,000. They just want you to take it in and do it, which I may have to because I don't really have a way to get under it very well to be able to change the transmission fluid. Unfortunately, it's transmission. To change the filter, it's on the inside, so you got to take the pan off to drain it. Oh, GTR's about ready to go back together. Sweet. Can't wait to see that thing again. Ooh, I bet you can't wait to see it again. But it's going to be, hopefully it gets back together before the weather turns to total crap. I don't know what it's like up there. I mean, down here it's nice, but rain's supposed to start raining here in a couple days. I think for Thursday or Friday it's supposed to rain, then take a couple days off and just be cloudy, and then next Tuesday or Wednesday start raining again. But weather-wise, I mean, like temperature-wise, it's fine. Or we're back to that perfect weather where we get highs in the 70, mid to low 70s, and lows in the mid to low 60s. It's perfect weather for me, day and night. Problem is, if it's raining, you can't really do anything. But like I said, I don't have a single car that's running right now. I need to get started back and get that Focus running again, just so I have a car to drive that's cheap to drive, especially if I take it back stock completely. Well, not completely, but take the engine, leave the engine stock. The one that's going back in it is stock. Only I have to do is swap the clutch over. That's about it. Which means I have to buy new. I got to buy new flywheel bolts. Son of a bitch. I didn't even think about that. 70 up north in Michigan. That's not too bad. 70s are good. I love 70s. 70s is like great. High 60s, low 70s, perfect temperatures. Cars like it. I like it. It's good times. But yeah, it's one of those decisions right now. I need to been thinking about what to do. I don't really have the time or money to go to the track anymore. What's up, bros? Long time no see. Yeah, so it's just I don't have time to go to the track, so maybe I will just get rid of a bunch of the stuff I have. Take cars back to partial stock, not fully stock, but I'm going to keep the brakes I have on them because they do work much better than stock brakes. Things like that. Then I got a lot of wheels and tires I don't need, if that's the case. Oh yeah, busy. I've been busy too, but not as busy as you, thankfully. I don't think I can handle that. Nippy in Washington State, 4 degrees. Yeah, I bet it is. Oh, look who we got here. Welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Long time no see.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. So, you think you'll get your car back before the weather turns to crap?
Oh God, I hope not.
You hope you won't get it back before it turns to crap?
I don't want
Really?
the car back now. No, I don't want it back now.
You want it back springtime?
Yep.
Yeah, I get that.
The guy building the speed shop building the car is like, you'll probably still get a few days to drive it. And I'm like, I don't want to drive it. He's like, what do you mean you don't want to drive it? I'm like, I don't want to drive it. I said, I got a friggin' monster on my fucking hands. And you want me to what? Take this thing out in 55-degree weather with 1,000 horsepower or more under my friggin' capability and go drive this thing? You're nuts. I'm not going to try doing any experimental driving until next year when the weather's good.
Yeah, I get that. Totally understand.
It isn't like another car where I just friggin' upgrade the turbos a little bit. This is a completely fully built friggin' race engine, completely built transmission. I mean, it's got big ass turbos on it compared to what it had before. I don't even want to try messing with it. Plus, the car's going to rev to like almost 9,000 RPM.
Oh, how nice. What size are the turbos again?
Twin 66s.
Yeah, nice. I think that's basically what I have on the single one I have on my motor that blew the engine.
Right.
I think that's it's around turbos, 65 or 66.
Yeah, I'm guessing because they run a little bit smaller AR housing on these because it's on a V6. They're good for about 1,600 and change.
What kind of what's your PSI? What's your boost level? Do you know?
They're probably going to be around 40 pounds.
Okay, so yeah, I'm only pushing like 32.
Yeah,
but that's a condition of the engine not being able to put out enough air.
Right. Now, I did drop a video yesterday giving everybody an update. So we went to the speed shop, showed the car on the rack, showed the new Shep Stage 3 trans in it, the new friggin' billet differential cover, the new upgraded axles. I showed the new 4.1 liter race engine in the crate still. I showed off the new wheels and tires that are going on the car because the old wheels and tires are not going back on the car. What else did I show? Oh, my buddy has a GTR there. It's a white one, and he did a very similar build. I got a 4.1 liter. He went with the 3.8 liter. We have the same turbo kit, same transmission. He has the upgraded intake manifold. I couldn't afford it right now, but I do have a better fuel system than him. I went with brushless fuel system. He went with like 4 Walbros.
Okay.
So his car made 1,550 horsepower, and it ran out of fuel.
Wow. And you say you had four Walbros. Do you know what size they are?
I think they're 450s.
Wow. Shit, that's more than my Mustang has.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my Mustang Ruby only had 3 Walbros.
Mine has 3, and I think they're only 350s or 375s.
Yeah, I have like twins, but they're brushless. So they friggin' create very little heat, and they are variable frequency. So if you're not running them really hard, they won't spin real hard. When you're asking for a lot of demand, they friggin' crank up the juice.
I like that. I like that a lot.
So yeah, if you get a chance, I dropped like a 5.5-minute video. You may want to check it out. Show you a little bit of progress of what they've done with the car.
I didn't see it come up in my subscription or in my notification, so I got to go look for it. Easy
What's
enough.
up, Brailsford? See you in there. What's up, Dale's Adventure?
An insurance appraisal. You had an incident with your Fox body. That's not good.
Never good. Never good.
No.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy, man. This car is finally coming together. They called me up yesterday. They were like, "Oh, hey, we forgot to order a friggin' billet flywheel for this thing." I'm like,
Oh.
"Okay, what's that going to set me back?" He's like, "I'll sell it to you for cost." He's like, "Since I forgot to add it to the list."
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, "Well, I appreciate it. Thank you."
The cost is still, the engine is now topless. What?
Like a blue intake manifold off?
That's hard to figure out. The engine is topless, no hood, is what I'm thinking. That the hood got
Okay.
damaged, or it popped up on him.
Right.
I'm gonna think the hood popped up on him while he was driving. I've seen it happen
Oh,
so
that's a
many
bad
cars.
day.
And not
That's a
only
bad
that usually damages the cowl too.
The windshield, the cowl, sometimes
Yeah.
the friggin' A-frame.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, depending on how fast he was going.
Depends on how fast. But
Right.
I've seen it happen at 30 mile an hour. So
So yeah, I saw you're going live tonight. I'm at work. I figured, I ain't been in the live stream and quit, man, and I'll jump in, say hi, see
I'm
everybody's
only doing them
doing.
every Wednesday now. And I think I did one last Friday or Saturday. But I took that one down because it went a little off the rail, or I went a little off the rails at one point.
Oh. Yeah, I was at Cedar Point last weekend with my family.
I saw the pictures. That looked fun. I
Yeah.
don't think my body, I can't ride those rides because of my back
Right.
anymore.
Right.
Looked fun though. 30 mile an hour and the hood popped. So that's good because that's less damage to the rest. Did it break your windshield? Oh no. We got a Bama in the house.
Bama.
What's up,
Bama?
gentlemen?
What's up, Bama?
Living the life.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah, we'll have to do a party at Mobs this year, and then everybody can go for riding the GTR.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can afford to do anything like that.
Let me get some seat time in that thing and figure out how to drive it, because it's going to be a completely different car.
Oh man. Hey Brosford, what caused it? Latch brake, or your word insurance will total it?
Uh-oh. That would be a sad day.
It would, but because of the cost of the cars now, because of their value,
Right.
insurance value, it does not take much to total an old Fox body.
Right. And
Unless
parts are hard
of
to
course
get.
it's some kind of special show car, that's insured to the hilt,
Right.
worth a lot. Pick up a GT350 and a Paxton for the boss. Yeah, okay.
There you go. That'd be a fun time. For the short time my car did run good, it was a blast with a blower on it. There was no doubt about it.
Oh, an 84 GT350. Okay.
I thought you was talking about a newer one.
I know. I was going to say, I'd love to have a GT350. I don't know if I'd like a 500 more. Probably a 350. Just because I like them. And I know the 500's track made for the track, but
Right.
it's just, I like the 350 and the manual transmission in it.
Right.
Although that paddle shift in the new one, yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, he's a poor boy. He doesn't know what poor is. You don't know poor. What up, Salty?
Yeah, I can't try to play up the poor gig
He
anymore.
needs more than me. Yeah, 3 boys. I feel your pain there. I remember when I was feeding 5 kids. Yeah, I was feeding
Mr.
5
Oh
kids.
shit!
Mr. Salty, good evening.
What's up, buddy? How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Hey, thanks for watching my video yesterday.
Oh, you welcome, buddy.
I wish I'd seen it because now
Progress is being made, my friend. Progress is being made.
I
I
will go
seen
look at
pictures, but I didn't see a video.
live stream tonight, though.
Yep,
Well,
there's a video.
Well, Bammy, you got to sub to him to be able to see it.
I am sub to him, you little bitch. Yeah, that's the one thing about Salty. He knows what I'm gonna throw back at him.
Yeah, I know how to get the words out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how my buddy's car sounds on a cold start. That shit sounds gnarly.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
What do you guys get the same exhaust or?
No, he has a 4.5-inch like straight pipe exhaust on it. There's no mufflers, there's no valves, there's no nothing. It's just 4.5 inch straight out the back with, you know, it going into a wide pipe coming out the back. Mine is 3.5 inch valve. Now my exhaust will run into problems because it's not big enough for the power the engine can put out. But I'm trying to go a different route. I'm trying to get them to build me this friggin' wastegate dump that comes off the Y pipe before it goes into the actual catback exhaust.
Right.
So that this way I can keep the car quiet, and then whenever I want the car to friggin' make some power, it'll just dump under the car and then instantly shut.
Huh.
But if I can't get that done, then I'm going to have to spend some money and buy an upgraded exhaust in the future.
Well, that would be nice.
Upgraded exhaust. Damn, I thought you already put titanium exhaust on it.
I did, but it's too small for the friggin' horsepower goals of this engine.
It's too small. What's up, Brian?
Boy, that would have been nice to know before you spent all that big money on that shit, wouldn't it?
Well, you know, when I bought the exhaust, this was never the goal.
Nope.
Matter of fact, when I started this build, this was never the goal.
Yeah.
I don't think though, if you ever had to, I don't think it would be no kind of problem to ever sell that exhaust.
No, hell no. Nope. I agree.
I'm sure somebody will jump all over that shit.
Well,
Right.
I was trying to sell an exhaust for my wife's car, the one from that turbo upgrade she had. Come to
Right.
find out, you have to have that turbo upgrade, which is no longer sold, to use it. It's specific to that kit. Now, I could sell everything but the turbo because the turbo's crap,
Right.
and somebody could use it and throw another turbo on. It's just it's a regular, I think a flat, you know, the whatever size square.
Right.
It's a standard connection, but it's made to go on the side of a 2.3 liter.
Yeah, I remember all I wanted was 1,200 horse.
All I ever wanted was my 1,200 horse teeth.
And I mean, my exhaust system will support 1,200 horse. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I think mine will too, and mine's only at 2.5 and 2 3/4 inch dual.
Yeah, but you have duals. I have this friggin' big ass single pipe under my car.
Yep. Yep. So it'll support probably 1,500.
Time will tell, man, when they put it on the dyno and they friggin' put the coals to it. We'll see what happens.
That'd be cool.
Yes,
I'm
it
looking
will.
forward to it.
I'm looking forward to that video.
Me too.
What the hell? I set my phone down and it beeps at me because Bama decides to send something. That's a
Look
little
out,
less, Bama.
Look out, it could be his fucking dildo he's been holding on for a long time.
That's got a little rust in that floor pan, but that's easy enough to replace.
So do you think you want to sell your Mustang Pinks?
No, I don't. No, the Mustang I don't
Okay.
want to sell. I don't
Okay.
want to sell anything. Yeah,
Okay. But you said you want to get rid of the Whipple?
I might. Yeah, I might get rid of it, but I got to fix it first because it's got a broken piece.
Mm.
The intercooler inside of it is gone. Who'd we lose?
Oh.
Bama. We lost.
Oh,
I guess I heard his little country ass feelings.
No, he was sending pictures, so I think he kicked himself off. Because
Oh,
there he
yeah,
is.
most likely.
He kicked
He's
himself.
back.
Welcome
Yeah,
back,
because
Dick.
I sent Pink the picture and it knocked me right out.
So when I looked at this, I get multiple pictures, but I think some of them are ones you sent before, and I'm just scrolling through them.
Yeah, that's what the
The
green car has been stripped down. That's what it looks like. It ain't pretty, but guess what? We got a car sitting here with a perfect floor.
I was gonna say that green car might not be pretty, but it's very fixable.
Oh, that green
Yeah, it's
car is
just,
sweet.
Huh?
That green car is sweet.
It will be. It's only the only places rust is where the seat was. The bolt.
It's just the
That's
main
easy enough to
floorboard area.
fix, man.
And that's
Yeah.
a very common fix. And even if you don't have a floor, you can buy them from 10 different places.
Ah, man, just bolt you a piece of plywood in it. You'll be all right.
Shit, I got a floor sitting behind me that's perfect. The rest of it's fucked.
Oh,
There you go.
The one out of
Cut
your
it
car?
out. Cut it out the damn tornado car.
That's right.
Oh, I thought the floor might have gotten damaged some.
No, believe it or not, it's underneath is perfect.
Mm,
It landed on the top of the car, remember?
cut that sucker right out, and then you still have part of your car.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I got most everything out of this car except for the dash and
I was
steering wheel.
I was quite surprised when you got those rear quarters out.
Yeah,
That
let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. I was very nervous about that shit.
yeah.
I I went to push the roof up a little bit. I said, "Well, let's just wait. Let me loosen the bolts up a little bit." And you heard some creaking. I said, "Oh shit!" So I pushed the roof up just a little bit more, loosened, and there was no more creaking. And I said, "Okay, I'm taking them out."
That was
Well,
just that was your old bone creaking. That wasn't out of that window.
yeah, it was. I know
Well,
that
either way, guess what?
it happened to me.
I got the bitches out,
Oh,
and I'm
too
happy as
funny.
hell. It's not broke.
So I went to have an MRI yesterday, and on my shoulder, on my left
Right.
shoulder, and I was all freaked, ready to have to worry about going in that tube and everything. Turns out I went to a place that did the open MRIs. You're still like in a, got something over top of you, but you look to the side and it's open. It's just wide open, so it
Oh,
didn't
nice.
freak me out as much. But I'd already taken something to help keep me calm.
Marijuana.
No, I wish. I wish. That stuff makes me. I took something my wife gave me. Kind of. I think Ativan. I think that's what it was.
Oh, Ativan will definitely make you feel good.
Oh, but it was a real low dosage of it, so
Right.
it just made me feel good, and I was fine. And when I first stood up afterwards, I was
Right.
like had to give it a second, but then I
Oh
was
yeah.
fine for the day, and it was
Yeah. When I get my dental work done on Monday, not this coming Monday. Well, yeah, this coming Monday.
yeah.
This coming Monday that's coming up, I'm having my implants put in, and they're going to give me a high dose of Ativan.
Yeah, I've taken the Zoloft before, and that works
Right.
too. But
Right.
the Ativan worked fine. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah.
was ready to go into a tube, and when it wasn't a tube, it made life even better. Because I haven't been. The last time I did an open MRI was when it was my knee before I had knee surgery when I tore my ACL.
Right.
Yeah, and that's just because it was the only one they had open at the time.
So
But
yeah, I will definitely be loopy as a mofo when I get my implants put in.
I would be too.
I'm like, give me all the drugs. I'll take them all. Give them all to me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. I get you there. I've dealt with pain a lot. I deal with it every day. My shoulder hurts so bad though that I'm afraid though. My wife, she's totally using her arm again. Her surgery was pretty simple. They didn't have to do a lot. She's in pain. She took, I had pain med for it, but she's using it. Mine is one of those that I think after surgery, it's going to have to be immobilized for a couple of days or more because I know how bad it is. I've seen the MRIs from 2 years ago and know how bad it was then. And I've done a lot since then to make it worse. So, and actually, it's been probably 3 years since those last MRIs. I haven't looked at these. I have them on disc, but I don't think I have a CD player that can or DVD player that can look at them anymore.
I know one thing: the shit they give you these days ain't nothing like it was in the late '70s when I had surgery.
No, the shit they give you these days will put your ass in a coma.
Dude, when I had the hernia surgery in June or July,
Yeah.
the dude said, "I'm gonna put this in your arm right here, and you'll be fine. When it gets a little cold in your arm, you just tell me." I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, it's a little bit cold." He said, "Okay, I'm gonna push you back, and you probably won't go out until we get the surgery."
You
We
fellas.
turned the corner around the curtain, and I was gone.
Yeah. When it comes to
And
putting
I
you down,
woke up back in the room, and Teresa's sitting there going, "You okay?" I said, "Well, where am I at?"
yeah, that's. I remember like when I went in for my last back surgery, the quick one. They didn't put the mask on me or until I was lying face down on the bed. They had the hole there, and they put the mask up and pushed it against my face. So just breathe deep, and just get that oxygen in there. A couple of breaths. I think I took 3 breaths before I don't remember anything else.
So Pink, she was face down.
Yeah, because I was having to get my back operated. They were cutting into my bones. They were cutting some stuff away.
Well, I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you didn't wake up with a rubber in your butt, did you?
Well, yeah, but I'm
Sorry, Bob had to jump on that one.
Or two handprints on your shoulders.
Ooh.
the
And a
problem
sore
with
ass.
the handprints is when you're going to get prostate checked and as
I
he
remember
sticks
my
his finger up
rectum
your
hurting
butt,
before I
and
went
then he
in.
puts both his hands on your shoulders, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. He said, my back's fine, but my ass is hurting like hell.
That's the thing about it, man. You know,
Bunch of
you're all right.
ultrasound lube sitting there. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're fine at the doctor's office until you feel that second hand touch your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's on then, brother.
It's okay. I have a female doctor. I'm good.
All right, that motherfucker might have
Well,
a bigger
they do
strap
have
on than you.
strap-ons there, Pink.
I'm just saying that motherfucker might have a bigger strap on than you.
I doubt it.
Hey, I ain't doubting shit these days. I'm telling you.
Hell no.
Yeah, no, these motherfuckers these days, no. Hey, oh, somebody pulled the boss. You dumb motherfucker.
For that reason.
This gonna be a wipe. Damn it. Stupid.
It's like that Seinfeld episode when he went to the dentist and the nurse was getting dressed when he woke up.
Oh,
Yeah, he's going, I'm not sure what happened there.
I remember that episode.
You didn't see that one?
No, I said I remember it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't remember the whole thing, but I remember your doctor was driving P. Diddy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I ain't got enough baby oil in the house for that.
No, that's a lot of damn baby oil.
God
I'll
damn
probably
it.
be flying over your house on Wednesday night. Pink.
And down to Florida?
Yeah, we're flying to Tampa, Shelby and I. So
Huh.
if I can watch the map and we fly over your state, I'll wave to you.
Okay.
Will do.
I'll look up.
No, just flick him off as you go by.
Just flick them off and you go by.
Yeah, that's what them Alabamians are used to.
The 500-mile-an-hour bird.
So how long are you going down there for?
4 days.
So that's why you're flying, just to make it a quick trip?
Well, I originally planned on driving down and seeing you and Boosted and my cousin and my buddy Sean, and then I ended up bringing Shelby with me. So then I had to change the whole plan around and decided, well, screw it, I'll just fly, and we'll go visit my cousin and my buddy Sean, and we'll go to Busch Gardens.
Cool.
No, you're heading down there with my aunt's at.
Yeah.
Got Boss Man in the house tonight.
So I'll be in Tampa, I'll be in Bradenton, and I'll be in Daytona.
Oh, you're going to Bradenton. Sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to have my
Daytona.
buddy show me where Cletus's place is.
Yeah. That's cool.
Be really cool if I was sitting out front of the helmet and he drove by.
Nah, you won't see him this coming up weekend. He's gonna be at World Cup. I mean,
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
World Cup.
Yep, you're right.
I
Yep.
thought World Cup was last weekend.
No, this coming up weekend.
No,
Coming
he just got
weekend?
that 6-second eagle friggin' going.
Oh, yeah, I know. That thing is badass.
Yeah, he said they scared the hell out of him when that thing opened up the 8th mile.
Yeah.
He lit up the 8th mile and still rode it like a friggin' 7-0
know. It was a 6, wasn't it?
or 6 in the friggin', and he lit off in the 8th.
He let off at the 8th. Actually, he almost let off at the 3:30, but he held it till the 8th.
Right.
But my God, it's nice seeing that he has cars. Now he's got a couple cars that need twin chutes.
Right.
Yep.
He's
You
like,
gotta
I thought we
understand,
had
though,
a fast car before.
Yeah, he's driving a damn Pro Mod, so I mean,
Right.
you gotta look at it. I mean, it ain't nothing like he's ever had before.
No,
On small
2,400-pound car.
Boss man, all the guys on the chat. Hello.
Hey, boss man, what's up, brother?
What's up, boss man? Long time no see, buddy. Hope everything's well with you.
Hi, Boss Man. Nobody picked up on it. I even put him up on the screen.
I'm not looking at the screen.
I know you.
Well, I'm putting the chats on now, so I'll read them.
I'm not either. I'm sitting here in the dungeon right now.
Because been a while since he's been in here. Now
Just
I guess
carrying on a
T. Hexler
conversation.
couldn't stay up because he was in here before the live started, and now he's not.
It's all good. I'm at work. I can't really stay much longer either, but I did want to pop in and hang out for a little bit. I know it's been a minute since I hung out with you fellas.
Bob, you ain't taking the kid, are you?
To
He
where?
has before.
Last
No,
time
I'm talking about
I
now.
saw he was in the office.
Taking the kid? No, I'm at work by myself.
No, he asked, "Was you taking a shit?"
No. Mm-mm.
No,
No, I didn't say take the kids to the pool. I said, are you taking the shit?
it's dropping the kids off at the pool. Come on.
Yeah, because he's at work, he said. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I understand. Oh man, I am just sore, and I haven't done anything lately. That's what really gets to me is I hurt, and I haven't done anything.
Yeah, wait till you get 60.
I know. I'll be a zombie at that point. I'm trying to think. What have I done physically recently that would hurt me? I mean,
Rub one out.
no. The last thing I did was change the oil on the truck, and that's been over a week.
Hell,
Well,
yours.
let me tell you something. I'm 60 years old, and about 5 days ago, I slept wrong, and guess what?
Still hurting?
I could not hardly move. Sorry.
We're gonna get those trees. We're gonna get those trees.
Trees? What trees?
I'm in a dungeon. I'm in a dungeon.
Oh,
Well, tell your mom to unlock the door.
No, I'm sitting here raiding.
Wood and Metal Garage. What up?
So, Woody?
What up, Woody?
We got all
Woody.
kinds of people coming in tonight that haven't been in here in a while.
Hell yeah, good old Woody.
I
was thinking about a Woody earlier.
On the Focus again, and like
I bet you're thinking about a Woody all the time.
No, she went to bed.
when I do start working on the Focus next time, I'm actually going to do time. I'm going to set up one of my GoPro in time lapse on a tall on a tripod so I can watch. But
For the what? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, Steve.
What's that?
What'd you say, Pinks? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said when I do finally start working on the Focus and pulling that engine, I'm going to try and set my GoPro up with the time lapse setting. So so it's just so I'm not having to try and film everything.
Yeah, I got you.
And I have a pretty tall tripod I can use. It's like I think I can get that thing up to like 7 feet tall, and just have it aimed down at what I'm doing, so it can just watch and just set the time lapse on it so it goes by real fast, and however many hours it takes for me to get that damn engine out, which is a lot. I'm slow.
Yeah, well, it'd be higher. It'd be 5 foot higher than.
Oh, you pulled him.
Salty.
Yeah.
Does the engine come out the top or the bottom?
Top.
Okay.
Engine and transmission all come out together.
Okay.
I mean, I could leave the transmission in. It is totally possible, but I'm not going to because it's easier to take it apart and made them back up together and just throw it in as one with the axles and everything. At least I know I won't have the problem I had last time trying to get that.
Mike. Barbecue 5-0. I look forward to it, man. Always love seeing people get new car parts.
Yep. Car parts is fun.
Damn right.
I get excited. I get excited for people. I get excited for people. Like, oh, cool, he bought a blower. Oh, cool, he got an exhaust.
Well, I do. Anybody want to buy a 4-cylinder out of a Mustang? It turns over.
Nope.
A 2.3.
Come on.
Is it a 2.3 turbo?
It's not a turbo, nope.
Oh, then I don't want it.
You can put a turbo on.
No, that engine it should be out right about this minute at my son's house.
Should be.
It should be because everything else is out except for the motor. He said it turned over, no problem.
Does anybody actually buy those motors from the old non-turbo 2.3s?
Yeah, people buy them, put them in the Rangers all the time. Yeah, people put them in the Rangers all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, $100, you come pick it up, you can have it.
I guess for $100, that wouldn't be bad at all. Now the new 2.3 with a turbo, yeah, I'm all over those. I'd rather have the 2.0 with a 2.3 head on it, stroke the 2.3. But
Well, I'm
yeah,
sure there's somebody out there that needs the motor because they want to put it back original. I would think,
Just put
and
it on Facebook
everything's there,
Marketplace.
huh?
yeah.
Put it on Facebook Marketplace. First $150 gets it.
Oh, it will be. You
And you
remember
come
my
get it,
son sells.
motherfucker, and
Remember,
bring people. And because y'all loading it, motherfucker, not me.
yeah, because my son sells cars too, so it'll be on there.
Yeah. Well, that's no good. I just ran out of my drink.
Get you another one.
I ran out.
Oh shit! You got no more left?
Got no beer, got no whiskey.
Oh damn! You ain't much of a host.
Not really. Told you
What the hell we got here?
I ain't got the money to buy it.
You motherfucker, quit silencing me, you asshole.
Oh, I thought you was talking about somebody on the chat, Salty.
Nah, this motherfucker keeps silencing the shit out of me because I'm playing on my caster tonight. I'm playing on my shaman, and I'm the top DPS. And every time I touch the fucking boss, all the ads come on me.
Did you said you was the top what?
DPS. You don't know what the fuck that shit means.
DPS?
DPS.
DPS.
Damage. I'm doing more damage than anybody else in the group.
I'm editing, drinking, lurking. Where's that damn Sublime GT5?
DPS. What is that?
I don't know. I didn't even text him tonight because he knows it's Wednesday.
DPS is damage per second.
No,
Yeah.
dumb pussy.
Well, you fuck dumb pussies. I don't do that. But if they're willing, I
But
ain't
you
never turned one down.
I don't play WoW no more, but I do know what he's doing. And I hate
I know what he's doing. He ain't playing no game.
My main was a caster, and I hated being silenced. It pissed me off.
Hell yeah, because you can't. You're sitting there in your rhythm and you're in your rotation and all that shit, and all of a sudden you can't do shit. You're just there.
You go from top DPS to not top DPS.
Yeah, you go to nothing.
Yeah.
And now the damn interrupts, because I had already used my interrupt the first time that they silenced me, so it was on cooldown, so I couldn't fucking interrupt him again. And I was sitting there like, "Fuck, this is taking forever."
Hey, you see what you saw? What Wood said?
I don't know. Did you see what I just answered him with?
I didn't see it. Hold on. Oh, I see it.
Oh, did you give him a foot out the door or something?
No, he's talking about Sublime.
Oh.
Oh, man.
No, poor old Matt's got his balls in somebody's purse. I'm not sure whose it is.
Yeah, it's probably just called his company's purse. He's working his ass off, dude. He's working a fuck ton of hours, man.
It's been work lately.
Well, he's working, but what you call working is not working.
Well, how do you know?
Driving around the Cody. Yeah,
but see, he just ain't driving around, dude. He has to get out. He has to get on top of the roofs. He has to do repairs. He has to do estimates and shit. I mean, it ain't just driving around in a car. I mean, that would be too fucking easy.
Salty.
Yeah,
Do you understand what I'm saying? I have no idea. Call his old ass out. Shut up.
Oh, you ain't gonna call him out. That motherfucker probably ain't even listening.
Probably not.
I would say he's probably. I bet he's listening to some of it because he's probably going to get food now.
I seen him a fucking text yesterday. That motherfucker still ain't responded back.
What?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Well, I sent him a text the other day. I said, I love you. And he said, I love you.
Well, y'all hold each other's balls in each other's mouths. So, I mean, that's the reason why he answers you.
I hope you don't believe that.
Let's see if I get a response. I'll be right back, guys.
Matter of fact, I'll send Car Mob the same text that I sent him. Matter of fact, we lost Car Mob, didn't we?
I don't know. I'm on the chat.
Yeah, we lost Carmine off the panel.
No, yeah, because Carmine said he was leaving.
Yeah, he said.
Oh,
he was
did he?
leaving.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear him say it. I didn't hear him say he was leaving. My bad. Hey, later, Carmine. Sorry, buddy.
I was doing like we used to do to you, Salty. Anybody
I
can
know.
drive a damn truck,
I'm telling you right now, you're full of shit too.
and then you show up. So there you go.
Yeah, just anybody can't drive a truck, brother. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You would not believe some of the motherfuckers I've seen attempt to drive a truck.
Can you drive a fire truck?
Yes, sir. I can drive a fire truck.
You can.
It's,
You
look,
can.
I can drive any fucking thing that rolls on the street. I don't give a fuck what it is. I can drive it. Now,
Then I
can
can
I?
drive your
Now,
truck.
hold on. Can I operate it properly? Probably not. Like, can I operate a fire truck? Probably not, because I don't know how all the systems, on the back of the truck work and shit. But as far as driving it from point A to point B, yeah, I can get it to where you need it to be. But like I said, operating that son of a bitch, now that's a whole nother ball game right there.
Yeah, you could get there and you can sit in the front and smoke a cigarette and let everybody else do the work. Huh?
Well, hell, that's the American way, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey, ain't that the
Oh, you
Kamala
work-
way?
I know you work for the county.
I just ain't that the Kamala way?
Yeah.
Hold on. I knew you said not anybody could drive a truck, but they sure be letting anybody drive a truck anymore.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying about that shit. Some of the people that I pass on the street that's driving the truck, I'm like, dude, I just need to hurry up, get the hell out from
I might
around
get a
you.
full barbecue bonus. Like I drove so many miles, I might get a bonus.
Good deal. Hope you do, buddy.
I hope you do too. Damn it! What?
Who's that?
Oh, Mike's garage just popped in.
Mike's
Yeah,
garage, get your ass up on the panel.
Hey,
You might not
Salty,
be able to
the
find
one
lane.
thing I hate, I have to leave and go to work early in the morning. I have 3 trucks that come by just about every time I pull in the 4 lane. The tandem FedEx.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what, dude. I either on my little bitty Toyota, if I can't get in front of them, I just back the hell up.
No shit.
You're pulling 2 trailers. Oh my God, dude.
Man, have you ever been up north where you see them pulling trains? Not a train that goes on a track. I'm talking about
Triple
a train of trailers. They'll be pulling 3 and 4 at a time.
4.
Yes,
Really?
I've seen it.
Where
Yes,
is it?
I've seen it.
Most I've seen is 2. That's what
Out in the Midwest they can pull 4.
I knew of triples. I've never heard of 4.
Yeah,
Not
I've
even
seen 4. Yeah, I've seen
That's
4.
wrong. You shouldn't be able to do that. That's just dangerous. I mean, triples are bad enough.
Yep.
You're
Well, hell,
still limited to a certain amount of length. You can't pull you couldn't pull 3 55-footers.
Well, to me, 2 of them is bad enough because they're swaying all over the damn road.
Yeah, I don't even like doubles.
Well, the doubles these days, if the companies have upgraded their tow pig, which is their little set of, it's like a dolly that hooks up to the first trailer. They got them new now. They got the anti-sway on them. Well, now, you got a lot of companies out there that's still pulling the old ones because that's how they got so many of them in their fleet. They just keep them up to date.
Barbecue Mike just said you can't pull 4 trailers anymore.
Okay, now you got to remember when I seen this. Now this has been back in the early '90s and shit like that. So I haven't been out there and seen that shit in a long time. So
I'm just talking about now. I wasn't talking about back in the day.
Yeah,
some places that used to allow triples don't allow triples anymore.
I think if I'm right, I think Bossman pulls triples.
I don't know. He was in here. I don't know if he still is.
I
think I remember him saying before that he pulls triples.
Now, when you do triples, they can only be what, the 20-some foot trailers.
Now, see, I can't answer that because I've never done it. I've never pulled triples. I don't know. I don't know that rule. So,
just me looking, going to work. The doubles I see, they look 20s.
The doubles?
Now that's just looking.
I've seen doubles that were I think the longest double I've ever seen is probably about a 30 foot. But
See, I've never pulled doubles either. Not with a tractor and trailer. The way we pull doubles down here is we'll hook up a camper like to the back of our dually or whatever, and then we'll put our boat on the back. We'll put a hitch on the back of the camper and hook our boat up to the back of the camper. We'll pull it down to the lake like that.
No, I'm talking semis. I'm not talking. Yeah. But a lot of times that double in on non-semis, you're not allowed to legally.
Yeah, see, I don't know the rules to the doubles and the triples because I never had the opportunity to pull those before.
I want to. I didn't like driving a single. I mean, it was a 55 foot it was a 40 to 55 foot, depending on whether we were using our trailer or somebody else's.
53.
Whatever they were, I don't know.
Yeah, 53 is the limit.
They're 80s. Shit, this was the 80s.
Hell, in the 80s, there wasn't very many 53s on the road. Hell, it was mostly 48s.
You ever kept a dead body in any of your vehicles? What's the most utilitarian vehicle for discreet?
Well, the only dead body I've ever had in one of my vehicles is a pet.
But you'll have to chop it up to fit it in the trunk.
Yep. Like I said, if Boss Man was still here,
you could put 3 bodies back. What's the problem?
Like I said, I wish Boss Man was still in here. He could give us the legal shit because he does it all the time.
Oh, may I say something there, Salty?
Yes, sir.
I saw a thing last night talking about Lake Lanier.
Yeah. What's up with that?
You should have thought that. I was going to send it to you, and it was kind of late. And I said, "Well, I'll wait till later." But anyway, about when they put that dam up and filled that lake up.
Oh yeah. I've seen all that. Yeah, I've seen that.
People just died in a damn lake.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Have you ever seen that documentary?
I watched the documentary when they built the lake, and how many houses and structures they never even tore down. They just flooded the land. Yeah, they just left. Right. Yeah, they left whole entire towns there, and they just flooded the entire town.
Yeah, when I pull it back up next couple of days, I'll send it to you just so for you to watch it. It was cool as hell.
Yeah, I've swam and skied and fished and all kind of shit on that lake, man.
Hold on, Plot Monkey, do you have a tonneau cover on it? Because if so, you're good. Or a camper shell, either way.
On what? His pickup truck?
He said he'd have to settle for his Tacoma.
Okay.
Oh, and the last thing on the Salty is there's more people drowned in that lake than they had some kind of survey and whatever. Mm-hmm. It was like 159 people or something like that.
Yo, there's people drowning.
Any lake in the country.
Yeah, I take it you've never been to that lake and fished on it before?
I've seen it. Yes, I have.
Okay, dude, you just wouldn't imagine. I mean, or put it this way, you cannot imagine the houseboats, the condos, the cabins and shit are on that lake. That is a big fucking lake.
Yeah, it's one of what they call one of the biggest finger lakes.
Yeah, man-made lakes.
Top 4 finger lakes. If you know what a finger lake is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I typed in Lake Lanier into Google, and it comes up Lake Lanier deaths. That's like the first thing that comes up.
Yeah. I saw that last night.
And then I tell you what, documentary. The documentary comes after deaths.
Yeah, it's a really cool ass documentary.
If it was 9:30, I would have sent that to Salty. I said, "Well, he's probably asleep."
No, I'm going back out. I don't know why I came in. My fucking cigarettes in my pocket. I come in to get my cigarettes in my fucking pocket.
Yeah, you thought it was your condoms, didn't you?
My condoms. What I need them for?
So when you go to the bathroom, play yourself.
The hell I need a condom for?
Pregnant, do you?
So you don't make a mess.
Dude, I had a vasectomy fucking years and years ago. I ain't never about getting nobody pregnant.
Your hand will never get pregnant. You're fine. Go
ahead. You telling me I'll never have fat fingers?
When did you put the application in for NASCAR, Penske NASCAR?
Who did?
Mike, Barbecue Mike. I put an application.
He's trying to become one of the Penske drivers, huh?
That'd be fucking sweet.
Dude, you better be
Penske poker. Which one you going for?
No. I'll tell you what, you better get ready to be gone a lot.
No, I
No,
think
no, it's not like it used to be.
they're
He's gone
hiring a lot of
now.
jobs for the shops.
Oh, a lot of jobs for shops. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've looked. I mean, RFK's hiring, Penske's hiring, Hendricks hiring, Gibbs is
Yeah.
everybody's hiring.
Is that
Type
me?
in- yeah,
They must have got some really good damn money out of that fucking TV deals then. The teams, if they're doing all this damn hiring.
What's you up to tonight, Mike?
Well, they just signed the charter deals.
Mike's
Damn,
garage.
Salty, you in
still
the
on the-
garage.
Yep,
No,
I'm here, Salty.
I'm standing
just
outside on the sidewalk, dude.
No,
No,
Mike's
you're
surprise is actually in Mike's house tonight.
Yeah, I'm in my house. I'm just chilling, just listening to you guys.
I saw the. I love that picture. That what drone did you use for that?
Oh, I used my, what the hell is it? Hold on. It's an older one.
There's a great picture there. That looks awesome, and you got the picture almost in the same place.
Yeah, I've got a DJI Mavic Air.
Oh, okay, that's not super old. I've got an Air 2S. That's my only Air, and that's the one I use now.
Yeah, it's probably 5 years old at this point.
Yeah,
Y'all talking about drones?
Yeah, I bought it used.
Yeah,
I sold mine back to my brother. I had a Phantom 4.
I should see if anybody's what they're going for and sell my Skydio 2. You know what they're going for.
Yeah, I had a
Well,
Phantom 4. It was
I
sweet.
thought-
I just never learned how to fly it.
I thought you use it, Pinks, when you go to car shows and stuff.
Not the Skydio. I use my DJs.
Yeah.
They're I prefer them. And since Skydio decided to go all commercial only and enterprise and quit selling to the consumer, that you can still buy parts for the old ones, and it's in perfect shape. The thing's only flown like 3 or 4 times.
Why? How much are they, Pinks?
When I bought it, too much.
Yeah.
Right now, with all the different things I got for it, we will not say. My wife's wife, you can probably hear me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
let's
trying
just
to
put it
ask you, what do you want for it?
I don't know. I have to look and see.
So
a
that
good quality, a good
that
quality
means, Bama,
drone. You're
you
gonna
don't
spend
have
money
enough
on it.
money.
Probably.
A good quality
Damn,
drone.
you
You're
just
gonna spend money on it.
Well, okay. So Skydio 2 camera drone complete, 1,050 on eBay.
Okay, I need doors for the shop. Never mind.
I was going to say, you need doors.
Yeah, I need doors.
I
I'm
wasn't
seeing
going
them
to come out
for-
and say it, but you said it. I'm like,
Man, you live in Alabama. Just hang you a bunch of sheets up there. You'll be fine.
Oh no! Well, see, here's Mercari. People are selling them on Mercari for like $700, $750, $740.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Which is what I have. Mine's got the case. It's got all the controllers. I have all the different controllers for it. So yeah, I might just sell it. That's worth it. If I get $700 to $1,000 for it, yeah, I'll sell it.
No, just ask $1,200 and get $700, $800. You'll be fine.
Oh no,
Yeah.
because some dumbass here has one on eBay for $290. Oh, never mind. That's bids. He's selling it as a bid. Does it have a?
Did you
Have a buyout price.
say somebody bid at $200 for one of them?
Well, it's at $290 right now. The bid is.
Oh, that was salty.
But it doesn't say whether it's got a. I can't see whether it's. I guess the guy didn't put a. What do you call that? He's going to sell
Damn
it
it, man, you getting old.
cheap.
So-
He's gonna-
so Bama, go on eBay, look up DJI Mavic Air. It's got a white body on it, and that's the one that I have. They're selling used. I'm seeing them for $200 or less.
really?
really?
Bama can't even spell eBay. How's he gonna go look it up?
And an
It's-
open box.
Wait a
one
minute.
that's-
It's BEYA, right?
and then they have an open box one for $299.
I'm not even-
They're 4K,
Reserve.
so I mean,
That's-
if you
that's the
get
word
a
you were looking for.
$1,000
Reserve,
one or a
thank you.
$300 one, they're both going to do very well for you.
Well,
Yeah, I was just wondering because I've never had one. Didn't
you
care
can
much
get
for them, but I'd like to have
it
one.
was only a couple $100, like $300 at the most. for just, and you don't even need a controller for it.
That's 1 digit too many for Bama
Yeah,
on the
you
price.
Who
He's
said
not,
that? Did
he's not
Mike
going to
say
spend
that
no
shit?
more than 2 digits.
Mike, you say that?
What did I say?
No, I'm talking about barbecue.
Oh,
Nate, did you hear any good news today, buddy?
We put in our offer, and they came back immediately and said that they were not willing to pay the full sellers or full buyers realtors commission, which is 2.4%. They weren't willing to pay the 0.4%. So would we? And I'm like, yeah. So we agreed, and then we didn't hear nothing more, but it was at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
we might be getting it for the offer we put it in for.
Dude,
At
that would be
250.
awesome.
How much do you offer?
250. They wanted
What were they
280.
What were they asking?
280. 280.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right,
They
you're
paid
1-0 short.
242. Yeah.
They're making money. Not like I make money on my house, but they're
Well, I
making
looked at it as all the closing costs and the nonsense that we have to do. They already did once, so they paid 242, but then they had all that stuff tacked on. So 250, they're probably 251, I guess, because it's $1,000 at 0.4%.
I
So they
sold
might
my
make a
house-
couple $1,000 to
I think
move.
I sold my house at a perfect time when I did just over two years ago. I didn't have to pay any of the cost. For one, I do VA loans when I do them, and so that gets rid of a couple of things that can only charge so much, and blah blah blah, and you can do zero down and all that fun stuff. Which really helps. It helps more than you could imagine, and then you get usually a lower interest rate.
So my dad, or I spent the last 2 days with mortgage companies, called a more actual mortgage company and talked to 2 banks. The other 3, you either couldn't find a number or get through to anybody, or they were not helpful at all. And then we end up going with one guy. We get all the paperwork, everything. We give the offer and the pre-approval letter this morning, and my dad sends me a link to American Airlines Credit Union. And he calls me and he goes, "You need to check out their rates." I said, "Dad, I already put it in an offer." He said, "I don't care." He said, "You can still change lenders. I'm telling you, you need to look." I'm like,
he is
okay.
absolutely right.
He is.
He sent me the rates. It was 1% less than everything else we could find.
Oh my God, 1% is huge.
It was
It
200. It equates to $200 a month at the end of the loan. If you paid it for full 30 years, it's $110,000 in interest saved.
Oh yeah, easily.
What interest rate are you quoted at?
From American Airlines Credit Unions, 5.75 for a first-time home buyer,
Damn, that's
which
good.
Autumn qualifies for. Everybody else, which we were going to go with, was 6.75.
Yeah, 6.75 is what it's supposed to be. That's what the going rate is.
Yep.
5.75. That's a special deal.
That's almost VA rates right there.
Well, that's the thing is it's because
cheaper
American
than VA rates.
you can't get an American Airlines Credit Union unless you either work for the company or you are an immediate family member. Like I fall under SUD.
That's
so
weird because that's one of the few credit unions that still follows rules like that. Because like Boeing Credit Union is open to anybody that lives in the area now.
Reliance that way. They started off with teachers unions and that's all they service. Now they're open to anybody. But
I know, and it ruined credit unions when they allowed that to happen.
Yeah,
So
American Airlines.
Pinks, right now, if you're looking at, you said VA loan, 30-year VA loan, 700 to 719 credit, it's 6.943 right now. 800 and up, it's 6.911. So
if my credit was anywhere near that,
I mean that's over a point better than a VA.
Yeah, I'm at 3 1/4.
Oh, I wish I was. I'd be much.
I'm at 3.875 currently over this house.
I'm at 3 1/4 when I bought, I got in here just before the rates went up. I'm sorry, I'm at 3 1/2. Same thing I was at my last house, or I was at 3 1/4 at my last house, and then I sold that house for $388,000. $388,000. I didn't pay any of the closing costs. None.
Do we know everybody that's in the chat right now?
As far as I know, yes.
As long as I don't know who all's in the chat. It doesn't show me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Just with some stuff when you're talking house dollar amount, it may be,
Goddamn, somebody put a pumpkin on my head. You motherfucker, you.
Oh well.
But
I sold my house years ago, and I sold it for way more than I owed on it. Yep.
it was pretty interesting.
But all
So
that money's gone, so it doesn't matter.
So I got to get, my dad's going to sponsor me to get in. And then once I'm in, Autumn's going to put in and I sponsor her.
Oh, that'll be
Dad's
sweet.
doing you a solid. That's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I hear the train coming. Sorry.
I always feel like it's bad business whenever you agree to somebody and you turn and change it.
Nope.
But for a point,
world, I don't. No, not even.
For a point, I'll run over your mother for a point.
They
Damn
will.
right.
They don't care.
You're going to run over somebody's mother.
Hell yeah.
When it comes to mortgage companies, I don't care. Those fuckers, they're all cutthroat little assholes.
Yep.
And
As they said in Fridays, that if the rate's so good, it makes you want to slap your mama.
Yeah.
Remember, it was the ribs, but yeah.
Yep.
Oh, now I want ribs. I made dinner tonight, and it's something I haven't made in forever, but my wife's been craving it. And she said it was exactly what she wanted. It turned out great, and y'all may hate it. It was tuna noodle casserole, and my God, it turned out fucking awesome.
What is it?
Tuna noodle casserole. Just something.
Dude, I like tuna casserole.
I love it, and I haven't made it in probably 10 years, and it turned out so good. But I didn't. I did it with the panko breadcrumbs on top instead of the Ruffles potato chips because I didn't have any. But oh my God, it turned out so good. I was quite pleased with myself, and that just seems like trailer trash food, but my God, it is really good on and easy to make.
Did you call me trailer trash?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay.
Dude, there's nothing more trailer trash than damn shit on the shingle, and I love that stuff.
Oh God, that stuff is so good. That was my go-to in the Army. Come on. Oh no, just with all the stuff I used to cook, I end up making tuna noodle casserole, but it turned out really well. I was just pleased with how well it turned out and how crispy the panko breadcrumbs got. I did something right tonight.
Me too. Leave everybody else alone so they would leave me alone.
Who's staticky right now?
It's not me because I just turned my mic back on.
Let me mute. Let me mute. It could be me. It's the fan on the computer. Hold on.
It just went away.
Damn, you got a loud ass damn fan.
That's a loud fan.
Yeah, I say I got one on my computer.
Fine, Mike. You can unmute. I was just wondering what it was.
Yeah, it's a MacBook Pro, but it's an older one that I have, and it's just whenever that I'm doing the stream, it just kind of spins.
You're on
up.
a Mac. That's the problem.
Damn, I got 9 big ass fans on mine, Mike. You don't hear none of them.
Mike, one of our IT guys at work, his computer, I don't remember what he's got. It might be an Alienware or something, but it'll just be sitting there, and I'll be sitting there, and he's not even in there doing anything, and all of a sudden it ramps up, and it's like a jet engine taking off.
Yeah.
Making Mustangs great again. What up?
What up, Cat?
Who is that?
He just said it.
Making Mustangs great again.
Yeah, make it. That's somebody we know, but I'm trying to remember who it is. Is that shit? What's his name?
No, it's not shit.
Oh God, what's his name?
Fortec.
Is that Fortec? Is that Fortec?
FTL. Yes, it is.
Okay, that's what I thought. What's up here, Fortec?
I wasn't going to give you the answer, but he did, even though you're
But,
not reading the
well,
chat.
I'm not looking at
I
the
like the
screen.
way you were messing with Salty though.
Yeah. Hey, man,
Yuppies.
hey, baby.
Now my phone's over in the damn windowsill. I'm sitting here looking at the computer screen.
You calling Salty a yuppie? Ain't no damn way.
I don't think that's what yuppers means, but you know, whatever. He's a
I want-
California boy, so we got to give him some slack.
Yeah. Go buy some gas.
Oh,
I did. I
God.
bought too damn much today.
I feel bad for Ford Tech, man. Fucking fuel prices in California are insane. Even
Yeah.
with them
And
coming down,
they just wanted that 47 cent, man.
it went up. It just came down.
47. It's fixing to go up 47-cent tax is what they said a week and a half ago.
Oh, in Alabama?
No.
Oh,
California.
nationwide?
No, California.
You drive a Focus.
Oh yeah, Nate, did you go look at that car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't sound too enthused about it.
Uh-uh.
I'm not. I think I'm come to the conclusion. I don't know if I'll ever own a Focus ST. I want to love them, but the seats were great. I can say the ST1 seats are the only ones I like. I've tried
Really?
the 2s and 3s, and I don't fit in them.
I love the
Um,
twos. The
they're
twos are
too-
what I have.
They're all too tight. I lose all circulation in my legs. I get so mad when that happens, and it's not very fast. The 3s are worse than the 2s, but the 1s are way better.
That is why
For
I
me.
got rid of the 3s and put my 2s in the car I own now is an ST3, but it's got ST2 seats in it.
Yeah, so I drove it. It had 74,000, but you go around it like it was in way better shape than the first one I went, but it should be for what they're asking for it. But you could see in the back behind the back door between it and the wheel well that somebody had cleaned up where it had started to rust because the pits were still there and then resprayed it with the exact color and blended it. It was starting to bubble on the back corner. All the exhaust shields underneath are all getting ready to fall off. They're flopping around.
That has got to be a definite northern thing.
It is. It's lived its life in New York.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Its entire life in New York. So I took it for a drive. I mean, it drove good. It sat nice. I don't know why. Please tell me it's just because once they get miles on them, the shifters get sloppy.
No, the shifters are sloppy to start with. I
Oh
fixed
my
that.
god!
I fixed the shifting. That's easy to fix. It's super easy to fix.
And then,
Yeah,
like this one, the last one, I couldn't put the power down because the clutch
Yeah.
was junk. Well, I drove this one, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not all impressed with the power. I'm just like,
Well,
this
it's
is
not. Okay, it's not impressive. It really isn't stock. When they first came out, they were kind of impressive for what they were.
yeah,
You know, but that was 2013 or 2012 when they first came out. But the 2013 model, you know, they were 250 horsepower at 275 foot-pounds of torque, and at the time that was decent. But it's been blown away so much, and just I drive a Mustang and I have a Focus ST, so when my Focus ST is stock, it's boring to me. It is so boring, but it's a good commuter. You know, it gets great gas mileage if you keep your foot out of it.
yeah. Now I liked it. My biggest problem I had with it is like I went to the dealership and went straight to the car. I didn't go looking for anybody. The car was unlocked. So I was able to sit in it and pop the hood. I rolled around to that car for an hour. Not one person came out of that sales room to come ask me what I was doing. The bumper's cracked. Somebody's curbed the bumper and screwed it up. And the inner fender well was popped out. So that needed to be fixed. The one headlight was missing the clip off the headlight for one of the bolts. So you could take it out. And then I look in the coolant bottle. I was going to take the lid off it. You can't get the lid off the coolant bottle. I'm like, oh, no.
What?
You got to unscrew the cap, and it would unscrew about half a turn, and it gets so damn tight you can't get it off.
Oh, I've had one of those before, but mine was aftermarket.
And I'm like, why is this? Well, you look in there, you can see that it's low in areas. And I'm like, this coolant bottle looks like it has coolant, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I can tell the difference, and I've replaced mine because mine was so dirty you couldn't tell. But I've replaced mine.
And I looked and I went, there's coolant missing out of this. Why? And I know they're known for head gaskets.
It's not so much head gaskets.
Or
I will
heads.
tell you right now, it evaporates out. It really does. It evaporates out of that system because that coolant bottle is not sealed. And that coolant bottle, the overflow, is part of the system. And they're not sealed. There's actually a hole in them. I don't know how they pressurize the way they do, but
So
they do.
they don't have an O-ring or nothing?
Well, no, on the bottom side
No,
of
it's like yours, man. It's blowed out.
to allow it to overflow if it has to. But they do lose coolant. I have to add coolant to mine all the time. Like not all the time, but like at least once a year you have to add coolant. A lot of owners don't realize that. They don't pay attention to it and they don't take care of it.
Yeah. Well, this one was low, and when I say low, I went for like I went in, talked to one of the sales guys. It had rust on the hatch too, where the handle is. It was rotting out there. Like
I don't have any rust issues. Mine, none. With either of the ones I had.
Yeah. So I went in, talked to one of the sales guys, and I mentioned to him, I said, I like the car. I said, my only issue is why is the coolant low? Because he just went through, it had all the fluids checked, because he's now looking at the Carfax. Like, this is what we did. We changed the oil. We checked topped off all the fluids, and he rotated the tires.
They didn't.
And I looked at him. I went, then can you explain to me why the coolant's low? Really? Let me go get it. And he brings it up to the door so he could actually see what was going on. I had my flashlight because now it's dark.
Yeah.
And he's trying to take the lid off. I said, the lid don't come off. And he literally two-handed it and couldn't get the lid off.
Oh,
said, your tech guys didn't fill it up.
When that happens, it just needs a new cap. It actually needs the whole bottle replaced because it's plastic on plastic, and it's over the heat cycles, it deforms.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, that's when I tell them $500, I'll take it home.
And then how much were they asking for it?
They're asking $12,900.
What year was it?
It's a 16.
So it's a facelift one too.
Yeah, it's a facelift one with 74,000.
Yeah, they need to drop that by about $4,000.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. It'd have to be the right price for me to buy it.
And with that kind of rust on it, no. And yeah, with rust on it, I won't even look at one if it's got rust on it like that. That's just not me, because I'm from either, I lived in Washington State, which doesn't use salt. So even though we get cold, we don't get the snow and we don't have the rust issues. And then down here, you don't generally have rusty cars unless they're like 40 years old.
It's pretty hard to find them rot free up here at all.
Even that new. Sitting low on the damn grass in this area, they'll rust.
Yeah, that's true. But you should look down south. Find one down south.
It's not like it's 5 minutes down the road for me. It's like to go to like North Carolina or even Virginia. It's 6 to 8 hours to get into Virginia, where anything's rot free for the most part.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, I'm all the way up on Lake Ontario. I'm 20 minutes from Lake Ontario, which is the upper lake above New York that splits Canada.
As long as you have no misfires, cold, and no sign of leaks on the ground, and normal. Oh yeah. I have to. Oh God, I'm having problems with this. F-150. For one, transmission lines have to be replaced. Now that they're being replaced, I need to put fluid in it. But do I put fluid in it just to fill it back up, or do I pull the pan down and replace the filter and then refill it?
Damn, you gonna pull the whole goddamn roof? Damn it, dude.
What are you doing, Pinks?
Well, the transmission lines on my F-150, the cooler lines, are leaking. They're spewing fluid.
I dropped the pan and replaced the filter.
I know, but to do that, it's really hard to do on jack stands in my driveway.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. It's going to be a pain in the ass.
How far are you from me?
Lines. What's that?
How far are you from me again?
Too far, because I can't drive the truck. It's leaking too much fluid now. I don't even know how much fluid's left in the transmission. I believe the transmission is lucky I haven't killed it yet. Yeah, it's a bottom fill. It's the one that doesn't have the dipstick or anything on
Yeah, that's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life, and I'm old.
it. It was the forever transmission fluid. You never
Oh
have to
shit.
change it. Yeah, every
Yeah,
single
whatever.
Yeah,
time
it's
you
a bunch of
do.
crap.
Yeah, the dipstick on the trans is down on the trans, on the passenger side, I believe. It's
So
that little one.
you said you can't get the truck high enough to pull the transpan?
Oh, I could. I'm going to be on jack stands in my gravel driveway, though.
Yeah,
Got
because
a
the
cardboard
garage is
box?
full.
Huh?
Got a
The
Yeah,
garage
cardboard
is full.
box?
I can't get a car out of the garage because I could if I could use the truck to pull one out, but I can't even use the truck to pull one out right now.
You need like a big ass cardboard box or carpet.
I get
Use
it.
a vacuum tank to fill it. A vacuum pump tank. Why would I need to do that?
Who is dying here?
No,
Well,
he's talking
talk
about to
about
fill
this.
it back up.
There
to make
is
it
there
easier.
is no dipstick on. There's no long dipstick up in the engine bay. It's that little one on the side, but it's 100 and some. It probably needs a new filter in that transmission by now.
I'm
I
sure
don't
it
know that
does.
it's ever been changed.
I changed my my 10R80, and I could even tell at that. I'm like, good. I'm glad I changed it. I'm not even hard on that car, and it had 40 some odd thousand miles on it.
Well, this truck has 100 and some thousand. It might be 160. It might be 120. I don't remember right now. I'd have to go look.
Yeah, it probably has the original one in it. So
It probably does. It probably needs a new filter. And it needs to be changed. Now, I guess I'm going to have to. Yeah, I know. And unfortunately, check the level Y. It's warm and running in level ground. Guess what? I know it's low. I know it's low because,
you're
it's,
leaking.
it's doing fluid out the broken transmission lines up in the front. And yeah,
Man,
you get
it's a shame
right
that I didn't live closer to you,
converter.
Pinks.
Huh?
It's a shame I didn't live closer to you.
Yeah, I know. I don't even think we have any places around here that do the rental lifts. So
Fucking tank.
wear gloves. Hey, the gloves are fine. That'll protect my hands. What's going to happen is my arm is going to hit it because it's right there. So what I do for something like that is I get it all loosened up before I heat it. I loosen the bolts and everything so that before I heat it, and then all I have to do is reach up there and grab the dipstick and check it. But
I still burnt myself on
I'm
the
sure I will.
TR80.
It is like so close to it. The cat
Freaking-
converter is right next to that thing.
Yep.
It's like dumbass fucking engineering again. I mean, what I could do is just pull it out and then grab one of those $150 dipsticks they sell for it.
No,
Put that
wait.
in.
why waste the money?
Stupid.
But
Yeah, Not
like
gonna-
mine was 2 inches between the cat and the transmission where the
Yep.
dipstick's in.
That
and
is
you got
correct.
your hand up in there, and you're kind of, tilting your hand to pull it out. But as you do that, your hand kind of goes back a little bit, and you touch it, and you're like, mother, yeah.
And I'll wear my welding gloves. How's that? I'll just use that. I'll wear my welding gloves. They go down halfway down my arm anyway.
What I figured out to make it easiest after I burnt myself, get at Harbor Freight or somewhere else
You're dead,
the
bitch.
extra long needle nose pliers that are angled.
Hey,
the
that's
end.
a fucking upgrade.
I have those.
Okay, use
Maybe-
that
maybe
to
not.
pull it out, wipe it off, check it, put it back in, and then that way it works very well for it. When I was looking at different, I'm like, there's got to be a fucking way to do this. And I went to my box and I'm like, shit, this will work.
My
it
biggest
did great.
my biggest worry with changing it is I need to get bigger catch pans. I need to get a much bigger catch pan to catch the fluid, so I don't make a mess all over the driveway.
Yeah, you're going to probably drop about 8 gallon or 8 quarts. That is.
Hey,
Yeah,
gallons.
but
Let's say,
gallons.
motherfucker, what you working
I
on? A
need
tractor
to
trailer?
I need to have a large enough pan. Like, if you watch the guys who do it at the garages, they've got these large. They're large. They're like 4x4 square,
Right.
4x4 pans to catch. I just need something like that. But
Well-
mine's a direct, whereas theirs is the lifted one that goes down into a tank at the bottom. Now,
Yeah,
mine's
that's what I got. But you could still. So
You know
if
what?
you
If I still have my old concrete mixing bin, that'd work great.
Damn
you
it.
could still
Holy
use
shit.
your regular thing to make it work. Just start at a corner, go all the way out towards that last corner to where it's going to tilt down on an angle and start draining. And then
Well-
once you get that one to where it's mostly filled, just push it back up, put a single bolt back in it to keep
Yeah.
it from hanging down and leaking, and then just empty it out and put it back down.
Yeah, but I know to take this one out, you have to. So what I watched a guy doing it, showing you how to do it. The easiest
Right.
way is to take all the bolts out except for these two, and then have your pan underneath the rear of it, and loosen these two evenly as you can, and it'll
Yep.
start draining from the back. And then
Yep.
once it gets to a certain point, you hold it back up, you take them both out, and then this time you're gonna drain from the front, but you have to lower it slightly, back it up so that it can come down in the front, dip it down in the front, and then let that drain a little bit, and then you can slide it forward to get it out from the thing it's behind it, because there's just so much shit. You can't, if you could just drop it straight down, wouldn't be a fucking problem, but there's shit underneath it.
That's
Damn,
why
okay,
I love
so-
my
so the-
old cars.
And it's just like, well, it's 4-wheel drive. So you've got cross members and this member and that, and they're all underneath it. And you can't just drop it straight down. If you could, life would be easy. Or
Yes.
if they put a drain plug in the front of it where you can just drain it first.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a fucking thought.
That's,
Come on.
Well, you're not an engineer. You're a common sense guy.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
Pinch,
they
that
got, like,
that
on
makes too
these-
much sense, Pinch.
On these
I know,
10
it
or
makes-
80s, plastic drain pans.
You're on a 10 or 80. I'm on a 6 or 80.
Yeah, you're on a 6 or 80. I'm on a 10 or 80. And I'm like, now let me get this straight. The freaking vehicle with the 4-cylinder is 3,400 pounds. Out of all the places that you're like, hey, let's try to save weight, that's what you picked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know on the new Mustangs, they went to a plastic oil pan, but I think they're back to a metal one now, aren't they?
Oh, I hate plastic for that. Didn't they learn from the 4.6 plastic intakes? It's not
No.
a good idea
Well, I have a plastic intake on mine. It works great.
until they don't. That's the problem.
No, on the Mustangs, the plastic intakes are fine.
Until you get it correct.
Well, I've never had one.
It's gonna age at some point, like the old 4.6.
Well, I guess at 20 years, yes, it's going to have a problem.
Yeah, but in 20 years, I don't plan on owning that vehicle. I plan on having quite
Well,
a few
that's
more
you.
different
Some
ones
of us-
between then.
Although I have to say this, my Mustang is the only car I've owned as long as I've owned. I've owned it for 7-8 years now. Plastic drain plugs. No, plastic. My favorite is
Yep.
metal drain plugs in plastic when they don't have a sleeve.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
metal
Yeah.
drain
Yeah,
plug
that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard of.
in plastic threading. And I'm like, what the fuck were they thinking?
Yep.
They was drunk at the time. They was having a good time when they was engineering.
Just make sure when you tighten it, you don't tighten it past that 2 inch-pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't use a foot-pounds torque wrench and
No.
like, okay, I'll put it at 7 foot-pounds. No. Inch-pounds.
Inch-pounds, baby. You could do it with your fingers.
I think it's just tightening it till it don't leak and you leave it alone.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
And
go.
I am, like I said, I am pretty sure that when I was changing the oil in the truck, that the drain plug may be leaking because the washer on it seemed a little, and I wish I'd bought a new one before I changed it, but I didn't have one. And 2, I'm pretty sure the rear main seal is leaking. Pretty sure that's where most of the leak's coming from.
On the truck?
Yeah,
It's a
Shit.
Ford. It's
Well-
gonna leak.
yeah,
Pull
but
the
this
trigger.
I've
Ford.
given up on them.
it needs a rebuilt engine now. It really does. Or this engine needs to be rebuilt.
Well, I would weigh the two options. I would check the prices on buying the parts, rebuilding it yourself, or just buying new rebuilt short block somewhere.
Well, let's see. Getting the engine out is a nightmare because I can't lift the damn cab.
Or there's one other option, and this is another shitty option.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was just going to say, there's always that option too.
I mean, I really do want an F-250 again. A Super Duty, because pulling my trailer sucks with an F-150. What up, Zach? Long time no see.
Hey, Zach.
Love that.
I mean, the last option is you just sell the truck and you just use your other vehicle, and then take what you saved.
I don't
to
have a
fix
single other vehicle that can pull my trailers.
Oh, I'm just saying without trailers.
But I have 2 trailers. And I like to use my trailers because, if I go to the track, I do not go to the track without a trailer anymore. Lesson learned numerous times. If I go to the track without a trailer, I am destined to break down.
So what I've learned, Pinks, is 2 trailers is more than 1.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Are they both pretty nice?
One's a flatbed 16-foot. It's my original trailer, and the other one's a 24-foot enclosed. It's okay. It's not the greatest trailer in the world because it's old, so it's heavy. But it's only 8 foot wide, not 8.5, which I didn't know that when I bought it until I got it home.
Would you ever go back to just a single trailer?
Yeah, if it was my big stacker trailer I used to own. But then I'd have to have my F-450 again because you ain't pulling it with anything less than that.
But like just your 16-foot, is that enough for what you need to do, or not really?
No, I don't like. I like when I go to the track. I like to have an enclosed trailer with a lot of space for storing stuff, plus the toolboxes and everything. Going back to the flatbed only, no. Flatbed's great for quick pickup and stuff, but right now I can't. The flatbed needs new tires. They both do, but the flatbed really needs new tires.
But Pinks, let me ask you a question, just for me being a redneck, right? If you sold the enclosed, what could you get as far as another trailer?
I have none. It wouldn't sell for enough to say so.
No, I mean to get you in a happy place.
That there is no happy place for me without me winning the lottery.
Okay, we thought that one.
At least he's honest.
Tell you right now. I paid more than when I bought the trailer was when prices were like super high. They are not anymore. Trailers have gone down, especially enclosed ones like that.
Yeah.
Like 2 months after I bought it, I found so many more trailers that were nicer than that one for way less money.
That's the way it usually works.
It's I paid $14,000 for that trailer. 2 months later, I found one for $10,000 that was 4 feet longer and almost brand new, like all aluminum, super lightweight, every option in it, and it was down in Georgia too. It wasn't even that far away, and it was on Marketplace for a good month and a half before it finally sold.
Well, let me ask you this question. If you sold your F-150 and the 16-foot trailer, could you get an F-250 or a better F-150?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Remember, I still owe money on that truck. That's the truck that's the only car I owe money on. Out of all my vehicles, I owe money on that one.
And so you're dailying the truck?
No, that truck is sitting right now because
that truck's sitting.
It's sitting. So what are you daily driving right now?
Right now, I'm driving the Edge. We only have 2 working cars right now out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you sound like me.
Her Mustang and her Edge.
They're both her cars. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So in other words, Pinks is borrowing a car.
It's my car.
Well, the only point.
In more than just the fact that it's hers, it's in her name. She owns it. It's outright. Right. It's in her name, not mine.
Right. No, I get it.
All the other ones are in the Edge is in both our names, and the other ones are just they're mine.
Let me ask you this:
on them, but she can drive anyone she wants, but she doesn't want any of them.
The questionnaire has been closed. Please save your questions until the next live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let me ask you this. Just hypothetically speaking here, if you was to turn your Mustang back to stock, how much money would you have to spend to do that? Just out of curiosity.
About the same amount that I'd have to just spend to fix it. The only thing I'd have to do different is I would not want to put the same clutch back in it. So I'd want to change the clutch. So about a $500 clutch.
What's wrong with the clutch in it?
I don't know. I haven't taken it apart yet to figure out what's wrong with it.
But there is something wrong with it.
Something's wrong, and I'm hoping it's the clutch. If it's the transmission, I'm going to be really pissed. No,
Yeah,
you got to
'cause
count
hell,
them, don't
pretty
you?
high
Hell,
RPM.
you just spent all that damn money with Ken and him just getting all the damn gear and all that shit to put back in it.
No,
And fix it
I
right.
think he just exploded the damn clutch, and that's it.
I think the clutch just went. I think we lost one disc on the clutch. It's a
I
twin disc.
think he lost more than that. No, as far as clutch, nothing else.
Yeah, it's just, and I have another clutch right now, the exact same clutch. I have another one, brand new, in the box, ready to go, and I've had it since the day after I got the one that's in there. And that's a story you've heard before, and I'm not saying it again.
Yeah.
And so I have that, but I need $450 plus tax to buy the air cooler for the Whipple. Taking it back to stock, I would not want to run that same clutch. I want more like the Exidy clutch I used to have in there.
I believe you're gonna pull that transmission out, and that clutch is gonna be in 5 pieces.
Yeah,
Nah,
I have
I'm
no
like-
idea what it's going to be in. I just know it doesn't work right, and
I believe that's what's gonna happen.
Well, when I finally do that, sometime this winter, we'll figure it out. My car's been down for over a year now.
Yeah.
It hasn't run in over. I mean, it's run. I drove it into the garage, but it hasn't been out on the road or on the track in over a year, since last August or September.
How's
Yeah,
how's the EcoBoost doing?
Which the Mustang?
No,
The Focus.
yeah, the Focus. You
The one
started
with
to
the
work
big
on that
hole in the
one?
block?
no, it's talking about the Edge.
No, the Focus. Have you started pulling it that
Oh,
motor out and
no.
working on it?
I started a while back, and I got to a certain point to where I needed to take out the refrigerant from the AC unit, and I stopped right there because I don't have a way to do that.
just let it out.
So the last
That's what I
time
do.
I hung
Yeah,
the
that's what I did.
condenser. Okay, so the last time I did it, I hung the condenser, and that was fine because it was on the other side of the garage. Now that it's on this side, if I hang the condenser, it gets in the way, and I can't walk past it. There's no walk path around it.
Just do it like I did last time. Just let it out.
I did that and the first time I did it too.
That's
And
expensive
it
though.
made a huge mess.
I understand that, but if you want to do what you want to do, and I struggle with that, I just let it out. Hell with it.
Yeah, it's like
Get
man
my
when he
car back
farts,
on the
he can't
road, I
control
said,
it. He
hell
just
with
lets it out.
Yeah, just let it out.
I looked at recovery tanks are cheap. I could buy a recovery tank, no problem. The tool or the machine it takes to recover, to suck it out correctly, that's $250 for the super cheap one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you're wanting to get back on the road. That's what I did. I said, you know what, the hell with it. I just let it out. Got back on the road when I could. I got it back.
When I did that to my first Focus, I did that, and to this day, I bet if you go to my garage in Tacoma, Washington, there's a spot on the roof that's greenish.
Push it outside.
Where the
Push
dye
it outside. That's what I did.
Before I threw the bucket on top of it to stop it from going all over the place, and then ran out of the garage with all the doors open because I didn't want to kill myself.
I took the hood off and I let it out and pushed it back in. Now that's just me. Call me a redneck, whatever.
I've done it. I've done it by accident.
I'd have to tow it.
I've done it on purpose.
I can't even tow it right now because I don't have wheels, and it'd be too much work to put the wheels and shit back on it.
Okay, well I didn't understand you have wheels and all on, but that's what I did.
Yeah,
I played the fifth.
Yeah.
$50 at a dealer.
Mark, don't lie.
Hey, I'm guilty.
or I just do it the non-California way, and I do like he just said. I just let it out.
Yeah, I just
Right.
Let it out
Let
and
the
make
shit
it go
out.
outside the garage this time because I have some manifolds and stuff I can hook up to it and piping that I can just get it
there
outside.
you go. That's called the redneck way.
Or it's called what you do with the wife on the same couch. So she's on the couch, you're trying to hold it in, you're trying to maneuver yourself to hold it in. Just let it out.
Yeah, exactly. When you get in a crash, it happens anyway, right? If you get in a bad enough crash, it lets it out. That happened to my first Focus. That's how it lost.
Yeah.
Cards last
Mike,
time.
that's how you get the couch to yourself.
I
I got
used,
one
I
into it.
used to think Mike was a good guy until he just said that right there.
I'm saying that's how you get to get the couch to yourself when you want to stretch out.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So I that's probably what I'm gonna do this weekend. I don't think I have any plans other than maybe to work on that car, and I just need to get the engine out and swap the stock one back in, the one that
Yeah.
came out of it. All that work I did, I just need to undo it.
Yeah, Pink, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
But I do
That's
have
right.
to buy brand new flywheel bolts
There you go.
because they're not you can reuse them, but I would not. They're stretch bolts.
So, Pinks, what I'm doing tomorrow, I'm heading out to just outside of Charlotte. Found a wrecking yard that's got RX-8 seats, but the cloth ones instead of the leather ones that I have. And the seat weights go from like 60 pounds for the passenger and like 65, 70 for the driver, down to like 36 pounds each with the brackets.
Is that why you want to do it? Because of the weight, not because of the comfort?
Wait, yep.
Because I know the leather one. I enjoyed the leather ones in the last RX-7 I had, and
It
See,
is
I
right.
would simply do it for the comfort because I can't stand leather.
But oh no, the leather and
The
those
leathers
mods
are comfortable.
wasn't bad at all.
They're nice.
They were nice.
Dude,
But the thing is that just the
The
weight.
weight, if you're
it's-
looking for weight reduction, oh hell yeah. And that's an
Because the
RX-8.
thing
I'm
is-
thinking of the old RX-7s too. Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, I was looking online at the racing seats to see with those, and
Not
you're
that-
looking at $300 a seat, $400 a seat, and they weigh 25 to 30 pounds plus 8 pounds for the bracket. And I'm like, wait, that's the same weight as a cloth seat. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck,
I was gonna say, but see, are yours electric right now?
they are electric. Yeah.
But the cloth ones are not, are they?
Correct, not electric.
That's-
And the leather
that's your
ones
savings
have
right
the
there.
heat in them, and they've got all that other jazz.
So you have the nice seats. You've got the upgraded seats.
Oh yeah, it's the full
and they're
upgrade.
nice. They're comfortable, and I love those seats. But yeah, you go to the non-electrics, you're saving 20 pounds right there. Just getting rid of the motors.
So you're looking at on average 30 pounds a seat, dropping 60 pounds off the vehicle. It's equivalent to having a leather seat in the driver and nothing in the passenger.
Yeah.
And with this, I could have both seats. I got the rear seats taken out, and I'm just going to use black carpeting and fill it in and make
Does
it.
your wife ride with you in that car?
No.
Then get
No.
rid of the passenger seat. You're good to go. Done.
Well, so the thing is that
Joking.
I was talking to one of my buddies, and I'm like, yeah, I like it with just the one seat. And he says, yeah, till the cop pulls you over. I'm like, shit, I forgot about that. He says, how are you going to explain why you have one seat in it? And I'm
doesn't
like,
oh man, just
Somebody leave
Against
me
the
alone.
law.
man, just super glue a damn milk crate to the
No,
passenger side. You'll be good.
I'd look at the cop and go, and I have one seat because I only need one seat.
Yep,
he
because
doesn't
I'm the
even-
only asshole that rides in this car.
Not against the law unless there's somebody else in the car with you.
No,
I
what
know.
you say is when the cop pulls you over, you say, Salty always wants to ride with me, so I took the fucking seat out.
who's salty? But yeah, so I'm going to put the two cloth ones in. They are OEM. They match, so they're going to be safe and all that jazz.
Are they the same color?
Yeah, the exact same color.
Nice.
So it just matches right up. It looks like they're the original seats. And then where the back seats are removed, since the carpeting is black, I got a couple things of carpet that are like 2.5, 3 feet by like 6 feet, and I'm gonna build my own rear seat delete, and then it'll look nice, but it's super cheap to build, and it won't really add any weight at all.
Okay.
It'll be better.
That's another thing I need to get sold because I'm not keeping is that 4-post, the 4-post cage for the Mustang that comes with the rear seat delete and all the side pieces that have all the holes cut in them. I need to find all those parts, or I need to find the bolts and get it together and take pictures of it and sell that.
Makes sense. The other thing too with the passenger seat, I don't know if you guys ever pull up to like a drive-in. They kind of look at you funny when the passenger seat's missing.
I don't give a rat's ass how people look at me.
I know, but I'm just like,
I need one seat in my car 99% of the time.
Just put a blow up doll in there. You'll be fine.
fuck.
But I'm just saying, like in my Mustang,
Salty, you got an extra blow up
in
doll?
my Mustang, there's
No, I'm good, man.
nobody else in that car
I'm
with
good.
me. Why do I need other seats?
That's right. That's what I say.
Seatbelt. I'm just getting rid of the seat.
If I'd had nothing but a driver's seat in my car and the cop pulled me over, I'd be like, what the fuck is your problem?
But it would also look better for the channel because the car is for the channel and doing stuff. And
I just look at him and go, I'm a loner. I don't need nobody.
I know. But so the deal that I'm getting on the seats, the passenger seat belt was acting up before. So going to this junkyard, I'm picking up the 2 front seats and the passenger seatbelt assembly for $200.
Oh shit!
Damn, that's a good deal.
That's a steal. Now, when I sold the leather ST3 seats out of my Focus, the person who bought those got such a good deal. They usually go for around $1,600 for the front and rear,
Right.
and these were in good shape. I sold them for $500.
Well, and it's the thing. I looked at the price of mine. They're worth the leather seats are worth $300 to $400 for the pair. So it's kind of like I could always sell those.
Well, make your money back.
Yeah, exactly. So, Mr. Salty, how are you doing, sir?
Oh man, we're doing all right around here. We're doing the same old shit, just a different day.
What's the newest and greatest with your brothers? What are they up to?
They still working 9 to 5. That's about all I know what to say about them. They just
You guys been working on any tractors or anything, or what?
Nah, we went and picked up the tractor, but we hadn't even unloaded it off the trailer yet.
Okay.
We had to work our ass off just to get it up on the trailer because it was locked up. So
What was it, like an 8N or something?
yeah, that's what it is. The 8N. It's a 1949 8N Ford tractor.
Nice.
And now the damn back wheels were froze. So we had to take them off and then take a damn 10-pound sledgehammer after we PB blasted the shit out of them and just kept beating them until the damn rust finally broke loose, and then was able to turn them. We worked our ass off just to get loaded.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, he had another tractor we could have used, but there's really no good way to push it up on a trailer. You know what I mean? From the back, because you got the hitch and all that shit back there. Then on the front, the bumper, I guess his father had taken the bumper off years ago, and it was just laying right there in the garage or in the shop, rather. So it wasn't even bolted on the tractor. So you really didn't want to pull from the bumper anyway, especially when both back wheels are damn froze up because they're rusted. You wind up bending that damn steel, then you got to damn use a heat torch and try to bend it all back and all. That's too much
work. Fuck that.
Yeah, so we just took the freaking bit wheels off the back of it. Like I said, sprayed it down with PB blaster and used a torch and just took 10-pound sledgehammers and just beat the piss out of it until the rust finally broke itself.
Now, don't do the PB blaster and torch at the same time. It gets way too flammable.
Shit, that's what we want is flammable. We want the heat. Yeah, you got to look. This tractor's been sitting for Oh my Lord. I think the guy told me the last time this tractor was moved was like 88. Been sitting that long.
Damn.
And yeah, man, it been sitting a long damn time right next to the barn. Wasn't even up under a lean-to or nothing. It looks rough as fuck. We got a lot of work. It's got a lot of pitting in it. And I told him, I said, look, man, we are not painting body guys. We don't work with Bondo and shit like that. I said, we'll do our best. I said, but you know, I ain't gonna sit here and say we're gonna make this tractor look like a showroom quality because all this rust pitting in it. I said, but we will give it a good sandblasting. We will scuff it up and all that kind of shit. We will paint it. We'll make it look as good as we can look. He goes, that's all I want. He goes, and just we got to split the tractor in half anyway. We got to take the engine off of it. We got to take transmission out of it, transaxle out of it. Everything. We got to go through the entire fucking tractor.
Hey, hi, Roxy.
Hey, please show me your shirt again, the front of your shirt.
Oh, this is my old shirt.
It's gonna be fun though. I love working on these old tractors, man. So what now?
They're salty on pink shirt.
Oh God, that's
Oh my Lord.
No, it's cones from doing
that's
CCA.
autocross cones.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, working on these old tractors, man, that's just a labor of love for me. I love that.
Just so we know, that cone actually has a name. His name is Skidward.
That's what I said. Salty.
Yeah, kind of like Squidward, but Skidward. That's one of my favorite cones. Is there's a whole bunch of shirts like this with different ones, like one that's dead from where it got hit too many times, with people not hitting the cones on.
Yeah, I work construction in New Orleans. They will run your ass over.
Who will?
Anybody in New Orleans.
Let's go outside. Come on, girl.
Oh, that was not a flavor I was expecting.
Let's go pee-pee, baby.
I just used some Paloma mix in my tequila since I ran out of whiskey.
Oh, you found something else.
Oh,
hey, I'm gonna mute real quick because if Bama hears me damn peeing, his mouth's gonna start watering.
So after the whiskey, I went to tequila.
I tell you, salty,
I had margarita mix left for that, but now I'm out of that. I had just enough to make one glass of margarita, and so then I went to my Paloma mix, but without the I don't have any what is that? Not tonic water, soda water. It works a lot better with soda water in it. It makes it a little bit better. And I don't have any, so kind of just flat. It's like a Paloma is not supposed to be flat, and this one is. But other than that, it's not too bad. It's bad that I'm drinking tequila, though.
Hello.
Oh, fucking Salty muted his mic. It just got quiet.
He's peeing.
Yeah.
With that little bitty old pecker, the fall is so long, it makes so much noise, he has to mute.
That's funny as hell, man.
He's like a waterfall.
It's the Halloween stream with Ellie tonight. Oh, no.
I hate to say this, guys, but I got to go to bed. I got to work in the morning.
Yeah, I do too.
Just call off.
Yeah, there you go. Just call out. You're old enough.
Nah, I can't do that.
Just tell them, say, look here, I'm taking my old man's day off.
I'm too old to come into work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I need my rest.
I was out for what, over a month with damn surgery. Got to go, Cat.
Yeah. I was too when I had mine, but I used all my sick leave and all my PTO or time off, my vacation.
But I will tell you this: I'm taking Tuesday off.
Yeah, what's Tuesday? Oh,
what you going to have? You going to have an rectal exam?
No, I'm going to watch the damn people freak out.
You're going to watch what now?
So here's the thing: is why is it that America, that voting day?
Yeah, I heard y'all do it when I get back.
Holiday like this in so many other countries.
That's right. But the thing is, I just want to see how if it happens the way I think it's gonna happen, I just want to see the people freak out, and I can sit there and say, you know what? I was drinking a beer watching that stupid shit.
Now, what's happening?
It's voting day.
It's voting day, Salty.
When
Tuesday,
is?
December 4th.
Oh, November
November.
4th. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be funny as hell.
You guys
Yeah.
voting on the 4th, or did you guys pre-vote?
Already voted.
I thought it was the 5th
It's
that
the
was
4th.
voting day.
Tuesday.
All right, can y'all hear me now? Sorry
I
about that. I
haven't
forgot,
voted
to,
yet.
I forgot to turn my damn Wi-Fi off.
4th.
It's next Tuesday is voting day.
You have
Okay,
But you
okay.
can vote early.
on Tuesday to get your vote in.
Oh, vote early.
Yeah, I've already voted. We've already voted.
I
Yeah.
have not. I'll do it on Tuesday.
Shit, not me. As crazy as polls are going to be, as many people's going to be there. Oh, hell no. I wanted to get mine in early. Fuck all that.
I don't care.
He don't care.
It's going to be during the workday. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Gives me a chance to take a few hours off at work.
Uh-huh.
So Mike's garage gonna go vote, go home, work on cars, and go back to work.
So,
No, he's going to go vote and go home and take the rest of the day off.
so
No, I won't.
no, when I was in Washington, I pre-voted for everything. I got everything done, and I took it to those ballot boxes and dropped it off, like the ones that they're setting on fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yep. And had a guy yesterday that had a machete trying to run people off from the damn voting box.
oh, fine.
Really?
What?
Hey, you bring
Yeah.
a machete. Guess what I have that trumps a machete?
Yeah, no shit.
It's
Why
called a
would
gun.
someone do that? That's
I have a 9mm that I carry. He don't want to do that very often. He wouldn't want to do that to me.
You come at me with
No.
a machete, I'm going to tell you to go away. And if you don't, and I fear for my life, I will use it.
They
Exactly.
arrested him. He showed him he was 18 damn years old. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you?
Idiot.
Dude don't even know enough about the world to even stand there and be doing stupid shit
Oh,
like
I
that.
know.
Yep.
That's
Probably wasn't even registered to vote.
He probably
No,
was.
he was registered. He was registered.
Oh, did they actually say that he was a registered voter?
Yeah, they didn't say what he was, but they said he was registered, and he walked up there because people in line, and he had a machete and started swinging it around. And that's no, motherfucker, you ain't gonna do that shit. And then police pulled up and they arrested him.
My Viva in the Dirt League Hero Outage comic book is on its way.
Sounds like to me somebody was just screaming for fucking attention is all it was.
I'm
like
sure that's what it was. That's all it was.
It kind of sounds like he might have had some mental problems too.
Sounds like he didn't get his ass beat enough as a kid.
Exactly.
Thank
You got
That's
that right.
Exactly what it was. Yeah, don't do this, dumbass. We're gonna whoop your ass, dumbass.
If I would have been 18 and done that, my dad still would have whooped my ass.
Oh, my mom would kill
He
me.
would have still whooped my ass.
The news wouldn't have been showing you swinging around a machete. It'd been your dad kicking your ass up
Paid
and
time
down the
off for
road.
voting. Now, see, that's the thing is though, Fortec. Look at a lot of other first world countries that do voting. The voting day is a holiday in a
Yes.
lot of countries. In a lot of countries, not all of them, but a lot.
It should be here. It should be here. It should be. I think it should be a paid holiday in the States here.
But it's
And
not.
it should be a Monday. It should be a Monday where I go, you know what? I got Monday off. I love it. Let's go vote.
No shit. I'm happy because I got a 3-day weekend. I don't have to work on Monday. I'll go vote.
That's
get
right.
done, and then go home and do whatever.
That's
Or
right.
sleep in and then go vote. You
Yep.
know?
The part I hate about the whole voting system, and this is the part I hate. This is the only part I've always hated, that you have to be on call for jury duty. I fucking hate that. I think that should be an optional thing, not a mandatory thing.
I've never been.
Who would optionally?
I have never been called for.
Say what now?
My entire life.
I
What
said
was that,
who
Nate?
would ever want to? I said who would ever volunteer to do it?
Believe it or
No,
not,
that's
man,
why it's forced.
there's a lot of people that would do that shit because they get paid to go do that shit. I mean, yeah, you don't get paid all that much. What, $40, $45, $20, whatever the hell it is.
But the thing is, though, Salty, you can stand there and say, I hate everybody, and the judge say, you can leave.
Well, you don't. Well, last time I went to go do jury duty, you didn't get You didn't even see a judge. You had like people interviewing you before you could even get to that step.
You tell them. That's what you tell them. I hate everybody. And they say, no, this guy's racist or
They're
whatever.
all
And you
guilty.
leave.
They're all guilty. I don't care. They're guilty.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say, basically.
Yeah.
And you're out.
I just don't like that it's mandatory. I think it should be optional.
No,
That's
I
the
think
only part I've never liked.
I actually do like that it's mandatory. I'm just surprised I've never been called for jury duty my entire life.
I've been on waiting twice.
I had, believe it or not, back in, I think it was 2000 or something like that, I got a call at work. They paged me and said, you need to come to the front of the building. So I went to the front of the building. They put me on the phone. And this woman said, you didn't show up for jury duty. And I said, well, ma'am, I didn't get a letter or anything. Well, you supposed to got one. I said, no, ma'am, I did not. And she said, why not? We got it right here. And I said, I have a mail lady. And that was truthful. Back then, she was 80-something years old. I said, ma'am, she's 80-something years old. We had to trade mail back and forth all the time. She said, okay, we'll let you go. We'll call you back if we need you. And that was it.
Yep.
That's exactly what they said.
I actually I wouldn't mind doing it. And I know at my old job, they paid you. If you went on jury duty, you got paid daily anyway. You got your 8 hours a day. Or
Yeah.
one time,
Yeah, we do it work too.
you got paid if you were on jury duty.
Yep.
And that was fine. But
I
I've
think
never
you're-
been called. I'd love to go on jury duty and it be like a cool case, but not some of these bullshit ones.
You know me, I don't want no part of any of that shit.
I do.
Mine's paid. I'd be more than happy to do it to get off of work and not have to work. Oh, hell yeah.
If they call me in for
I
jury
think it'd be
duty,
interesting because I watch enough court cases that are stupid as shit on TV, and I'm like, I don't agree with sometimes what the juries come up with. I really don't. But sometimes it just depends on the evidence is that's presented, and I think that's interesting. And I like the fact that our country, the way it's set up, that is, I guess mandatory. The way it's done is not. I don't know, but I think it's not just your right, but it's your
Everybody says it's your civil duty.
as a citizen of this country to do it.
Hey, Pinks, here's how I look at it. If the glove don't fit, you must quit.
Oh
Maybe.
my God.
No, I don't believe that.
Johnny Cochran.
That doesn't make me doubt it.
I just go in there and say, look here, I've watched enough of divorce court on TV. I think I know how this shit works. Let's go.
So
Yep.
it's a leather glove and it got out in the rain and it shrunk. Guess what? It doesn't matter if it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That was one of the biggest cases that was one of the biggest cases. I was so disappointed that OJ killed them two people. I don't give a shit what nobody says. He killed them, and that's it.
that's the kind of case I would have to go in for jury duty. It'd be one televised across the nation.
Perfect.
And then you'd be
Yeah.
getting hate mail.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Because you telling the truth.
Security around you to get out of your
Stand
own
up right in the middle of the court, be one on the jury, stand up. He did it, God damn it.
That's when they get rid of you.
They'd probably hold your ass in contempt and put your ass in jail for that shit.
Yeah, really.
That's just the way it probably would work out, knowing the way the system is.
Oh, now back then you wouldn't. They probably said, "Oh, get the hell out of the way."
I don't know, man. Like I said, I just don't want no part of that shit. I've never had a desire to be on jury duty. I don't give a damn what kind of case it is. I especially wouldn't want to be on a murder case. Shit, no, I don't want no part of that. 'Cause,
if it was, I think that would be fun. In a way, if they had good evidence on both sides, just to try and figure it out.
yeah, but the way it is nowadays, though, I mean, think about look at the little time these people get. I don't want them some bitch come hunting me down after that fucking shit's over with and they get out of prison.
I've seen murderers get less time than what my son got.
Yes, no shit. That's what I'm saying.
Ridiculous.
So I'm saying I don't want down 3 years down the road, some damn murderer come down stalking my house, ready to fucking kill me as soon as I take my garbage out. Fuck all that.
That gives me a. I guess that's something I wouldn't mind.
Well, see, the thing about it is, I don't carry my gun when I take my bag of garbage out to throw it in the can. I do like now when I'm over here walking my dog and shit like that. But if I'm just taking my garbage out to throw it in my can,
Be
I don't carry my gun in.
You were never in the infantry, were you?
I never was in the military. I tried.
See, that's the thing. You see,
I tried. I failed the eye exam. They wouldn't let me.
I have a much different view on life. Always be ready. Always be vigilant. Always be expecting it to happen.
Yeah, but my garbage can is only 35 feet, 40 feet from my door. So I don't
My garbage can is 5 feet from my door. Seriously, I don't care. Always be ready.
Yes, I just don't carry my gun when I'm doing that. Like I said, now I'm over here at this city park walking my dog. Yeah, of course I got my gun in my pocket. But any other time, when I'm driving down the road, if I'm leaving the house in my vehicle, my gun's always with me, 100%, always. But just something like this now, something like taking out the garbage.
I got to go.
All right, man. Have a good night, buddy.
Bama. Have a good
Later,
one.
Jeremy.
Bama.
Appreciate you letting me on.
We've been going for 2 hours now. I think that's about a good time for me. I got to get up in the morning. What do I get up? I get up at 6.
Mike, did you say you were going tomorrow to do the junkyard thing?
Yeah.
Oh shit! On a Thursday, huh?
What'd
you do? You take the rest of the week off or something?
No, I just took Halloween off.
Oh, okay.
What is that? How many hour drive is that to Charlotte for you? Like 3?
No, not because this is on the eastern part. So I clocked it 1 hour 40 minutes each way.
No, that's not too bad.
Not too
3
bad.
hours. Okay, I was talking round trip. Sorry.
So I'm just going. Yeah, that's why I'm leaving in the morning, not like super early. So by the time I get
highway you taking there? Are you going through Rockingham? You got a way around it now, probably. Didn't used to, but now they do.
Hopefully the seats are good enough shape when you get there. You know what I mean?
I've got to stop in another town on the way there. So, I got to route it out. What am I going to do tomorrow morning, Salty? Because they had to pull them. And I'm just going to verify that he pulled them so I don't make the trip for no reason. I'm going to ask
hell yeah. I don't blame
any
you.
odors or anything.
Any what? Odors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably going to have the junkyard odor to it. You can probably count on that.
Take care of that. No problem.
My thing is, I just hope the vehicle that they came out of, I hope they had the windows up in the vehicle if they still had the windows in the car.
So the pictures that I have of it, yes, all the windows were up and everything was closed up.
Okay, good deal. At least they didn't get rained on or nothing like that then.
Yeah.
Because this would be hell to get them, and then a couple of weeks or a month after you get them installed, and all of a sudden you start smelling all this mildew smell.
Yeah, that would smell. They'd already smell like that.
Yeah, you
would never get that shit out. You would never. You'd get it out of the covers, but you would never get that shit out of the cushions.
No, yeah,
no. Once it gets in, if it gets into that foam. Done.
Yeah, it's done. It's done if it gets in the foam.
Actually, there is some stuff that'll get it out of there. There is stuff you can buy that'll get it out of there. It's not easy, but it'll do it.
The best thing I found for mildew and mold and shit like that, dude, is vinegar. That shit works awesome, man.
I have some stuff that will work 100 times better than vinegar.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it's what it's made for, and it's professional. You can't buy it.
Okay.
You cannot buy it. I got it for my son when he used to do that for a living.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's stuff.
I didn't know they made. I'm sure they probably make stuff, but
to get rid of mold and mildew, and it'll work.
Yeah, we've always used vinegar and stuff like that. When we like store our boats for the winter, we put boat covers over them. When you take the boat covers off, usually you got a little bit of mold around the top of the hull of the boat. You have to take some vinegar and get that shit off because vinegar won't eat the gel coat. So
that's on something solid. On soft stuff, this stuff will get rid of it. On
okay.
material.
Oh, okay.
It'll get rid of black mold even.
Good
It'll
deal,
kill
man.
it to a point. Now, if it's like infested black mold, yeah, you've got to rip that shit out and
Yeah.
go at it. This is the stuff they use to get rid of it.
I'm
okay.
looking it up. I've got to go to Canapolis.
Ah,
Kannapolis, that is home of Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Yep.
That is where DEI headquarters is at.
Good old
And I'm looking at the pictures of this car all the way around, and it's fully closed up.
Nice.
Seats look nice. The interior looks really nice.
Well, I hope everything works out for you then, Mike.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah,
I'm
me
guessing
too.
we'll see a video on it if it does.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it's
When's the last time you put out a video anyway? I ain't got nothing from you in
A
a
couple
while.
days ago.
Yeah, a couple days
Oh,
ago.
well, shit, I'm not getting your notifications or nothing. I might have to go back to your channel and look then.
Well, I didn't get Car Mobs, and he put one out. I got to go look at
Yeah,
that.
I watched his. I got his.
That's what I'm going to do right after I get off here.
I looked at his, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
car is
dude.
gonna-
I
car is
love
gonna
that
be-
GTR.
Dude, that red anodize on the bolts and the other hardware on the engine looks so good in that crate. I was like, look
Yeah.
at that motherfucker there. That's something beautiful.
I wish I had that
Dude.
kind of money to spend.
Yeah,
He
but you
started-
mad? I
don't
imagine
want
he's gonna have
that.
a hell of a lot of money in it when he's done with that car.
Yeah, I don't want to add it up. I don't want.
I
Well, I
just-
talked to him on the phone. He said that car costs more than his first house.
Yep.
That's what he told me.
I just wanted to have that kind of money right now, not putting it on my car, just to have that kind of money. So I'm
But once that thing is done, Salted, that thing's a piece of art.
Oh,
mean,
it's
that's
gonna be a
just-
bad motherfucker. Damn, 1,400 horsepower GTR on tap. That's gonna be a bad bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a monster, dude. That car is gonna be
Yeah.
a beast. You talking about taking a car out there and just waxing son of a bitches on the road? That car's gonna be able to do it. With
Dude,
not
he-
even
he's-
breaking
he-
it, not
he-
even be able to break a sweat.
You could do fucking some no prep stuff locally and fucking.
Oh, very easily with that car. No prep, he would
1,400
fucking whack. He
horsepower
was-
all-wheel drive.
Yeah. Shit, yeah. And then now he's got the transfer case and all that shit, and transmission to back that shit up too, and the bigger axles and all that stuff. Oh, dude, he's gonna be a monster. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That car's gonna be a beast. It's gonna be a wake up call even for him, because I know he's used to a fast GTR. Now he's got to be used to a really fast GTR, because that's a bitch is gonna be a mean bitch. But I've never, the Pinks has seen his car in person. I never have, but just from the pictures, it's a beautiful car.
it is.
Yeah,
It is
it's a
very
beautiful
nice.
car.
I love that car.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's
I've always liked GTRs, even the older ones. GTRs are like a dream car of mine. And the one that like he's got the what R34.
they're definitely special cars, that's for
Oh,
sure.
they are for a V6. Oh my God, those things are amazing.
It's just crazy knowing how much power that car is gonna be capable of, and it's only a fucking V6.
Oh,
It's crazy. Yeah, all-wheel drive.
Fucking drive too.
It's crazy. Knowing he could use that as a daily driver if he wanted to.
Yeah, that GTR is like on fucking rails. Except, I have seen trains derail. So,
But I've never got a chance to ride in that car, and he said one day he's going to take it back to Florida again, and he's going to stop by here, and they might spend a night or two on their way, and me and him are going to go out and beat the hell out of the roads.
I've actually never been in his car. I've been
Really?
next to his car and edged it out, but I won't be able to do that anymore.
You'll get your car back together one day.
Yeah, it's still won't be.
Well, no, you won't. Like, you're right. You won't be able to do that anymore.
No.
Yeah, not after he's done this time. No, you won't be able to do that anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, I think his car was what, like 800 horsepower or something like that before, 810 or something. But now he's going from that to 1,400. Dude, that is a fucking massive jump.
Come on.
That's just not like, just throwing a little 100 shot of nitrous on something and saying, "Oh, I got a new car." No, he's really gonna have a new car. Don't you want to race it just one time in that Mazda RX-7? I mean, Mazda
I
RX-8.
will always have that one time, and there's video, there's proof. So, I'll always
Yeah,
have
you have to say you can say you outran that car once,
It's not online, but there is proof.
and you have witnesses there to prove it.
Yep. But anyway, guys, I'm going to shut this thing down. I got to go to bed.
All right.
All
You
right,
guys
fellas.
have a great night.
Y'all have a good one. Nate,
for having me
Nate, I hope
So I'll
everything
keep
works out
Mike,
for you, buddy.
and I appreciate it. Thanks,
Yeah. Just send me some
Mike. Have a good one.
or yeah, send
a
me
great one as well,
text or something or call me and let me know something. What's up, man?
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds
absolutely.
good, guys.
Super happy for you and your wife, bud.
All right.
Thank
Hey,
you.
guys, thanks for
Talk to you
coming
later.
I'd
Y'all
like to
take care.
thank everybody for being here in the chat on the panel. And y'all have a good evening. And we're going to call this one done for the night. And I will see you next week. I'm out.